Welcome back to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Tommy, just Tommy, and with today's video, I'm going to do a bit of a reaction from one of my older videos talking about exclusives, console exclusives, and how I believe they had an expiration date. Let's jump into it, shall we?
I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better. I am better.
All right, let's start off here. That's when I was going by Tommy Disaster, one half of Flank Tank. Oh.
So this is why I think exclusives for certain consoles are gonna be dead and gone. I would say maybe in the next 10 years, if
Dead
not
and
sooner
gone.
than that.
Why is that? Let us know,
You might
Tom.
be thinking, Tommy, that's a bold
Yo,
statement.
that's a bold
What
statement.
kind of proof do you have?
Yo, what do you got, man? What are you going to
to
show us?
support this statement? What really makes you think
What makes you think?
that exclusive games are gonna be gone from consoles in the next 10 years?
Yo, hold up. Before we go any further, make me bring this cocky character back. Make me bring Tommy Disaster back to start trolling these console warriors, these fanboys again, boy. If I'd have kept going from back then, staying consistent on this YouTube stuff, none of y'all would have stood a chance. Make me bring him back. Hold on, let's jump back into it.
Everything I believe except Nintendo.
Why Nintendo?
So that's Xbox, it's Microsoft and Sony products.
Yeah.
Are not gonna have exclusives.
Oh,
I don't think, anyway.
not gonna have exclusives. Oh, and that was, I said what, 10 years? 9 years ago. Boy, oh wait, hold on. Less than 100 views this video had. I put it out December 12th, 2015. Less than 10 years ago. And here we are. What console has exclusives? Nintendo? Damn.
And even with Nintendo, there's a very good chance that their exclusives, Mario and Zelda and all that, and Metroid, are not going to be just exclusive to their console anymore. Because they've been in talks to, with like bringing their games to mobile.
Oh. And even though we haven't got Zelda and their like mainstream games on other platforms so far, we have gotten Pokemon Go on your Android, on your mobile devices, and they announced Pokemon Champions is being developed for Android and Nintendo platforms. So how long we got there, Nintendo? Huh? What are we doing? You just dipping your toe in? Huh? What's going on? Let's continue.
Tablets and cell phones and things like that. So even then, that's not exclusive. So if a company like Nintendo is talking like this, that only leads me to believe that the other two companies are going to be following suit as well.
Oh man, but little did I know it wasn't gonna be Nintendo to lead the charge in getting their exclusives to other platforms. I would have never guessed it was gonna be the wealthiest company to be the one in the forefront, and that being Xbox. Wow. Did not know that.
And the reason why I say this is I'm basing this video off an article on GameSpot that I just read.
GameSpot.
December 10th is when it came out, so I'm a little behind.
Yo, I still reference GameSpot. GameSpot is where it's at for the most part. I don't really know what their politics are, but IGN, in my opinion, IGN, it's always been a for me. But GameSpot has always been pretty solid. And so far, 10 years later, it's still pretty solid.
But
So
it came out, and it's a top 10 list
Top 10
of best-selling games
best-selling
for November 2015.
Okay.
And of these 10 games, god damn this phone. Of these 10 games, only one is an exclusive.
Only one? Only one game out of that top, like, most sold games in 2015. Only one was exclusive, Tommy? What are you talking about, kid? What are you talking about? And a little side note here, this game, Just Cause 3, it's severely underrated. So much fun. But I was playing this was captured on the Xbox One. Ugh. Oh, this is me. This is pre getting into PC gaming. Look at all this motion blur, dude. Ugh. And I think I was playing 30 frames too. How?
Halo didn't come out in November,
Okay.
so you can't say that, oh, the other exclusives didn't come out in that month. Halo came out in October.
Okay.
And Halo is on the list. That is the only exclusive. Everything else is all multi-platform games. Call of Duty, Fallout 4, Star Wars Battlefront, Madden, NBA 2K, FIFA, Need for Speed, Assassin's Creed, and Just Dance. Just Dance is on this list?
What?
And the Nathan Drake collection isn't?
And look how the tables have turned today, ladies and gentlemen. If you look at the Fanboys, look at that motion blur. That's disgusting. If you look at and pay attention to these Fanboys on X and on YouTube, the narrative and the talking points for Sony fanboys at this moment in time is how they can buy and play Xbox games. When 10 years ago, they weren't even buying their own exclusives. The Nathan Drake collection wasn't on the list. There's another one. What is it, Tom?
This here is a big concern. Until Dawn isn't on this list.
Until Dawn, a game that just got a remaster, wasn't on this list? Wow. You didn't make the list.
People really thought that Just Dance was the thing to get for the holiday season? Now I'm looking at this,
Why do you think it made
and
the
it
list?
looks like Just Dance is on more consoles, more platforms than any other game on here. Maybe that's the reason why. You can get this on the Wii.
And there it is, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, right there. The availability of your software. You're going to sell more when it's available in more places. Why? I won't say it's gonna sell more. It's not a guarantee to sell more. It's more likely to sell more because you have more potential to sell more copies of the game in different places. Pretty simple.
I don't know what NWU is. I don't know what that is. 360, Xbox One, PS4, and PS3. You can get it on more consoles than anything. So maybe that justifies why it's on the list.
I think you're right,
But
Tom.
do you see the trend? Only
I
one
saw the trend.
game
I
is
saw.
on the list for top selling games.
My
of
man, I
November.
saw.
And it's a game that didn't even get released in November. And it's been doing well since its release.
Dang.
Too well, in fact, in my opinion.
All right, man.
Just because of the shiesty shit that they put into the game.
What do they put in the game?
But developers
I wonder what they put in the game.
are now seeing that releasing their game
Oh,
to a first-party company
am I
may
dropping
not be
gems?
the best thing for them.
Oh,
I mean, look at Insomniac. They were
oh, man. These words hold so true now. They ring so true to this day in the modern gaming scene that we are in. Argue with your mother. Because how many studios have been shut down lately? How many layoffs have we gotten? Sony just had layoffs recently. More layoffs. So explain to me how having your game on one particular platform is healthy for that game or that game studio, please.
exclusively PlayStation for a very long time.
And now, unfortunately, they are exclusively PlayStation because PlayStation purchased them. Look at that motion blur. That's disgusting.
And they made a game now exclusive to Xbox.
Which was, what was it, Tom?
Stop listening.
What was it, Tom?
Which was obviously Sunset Overdrive.
That's right, my man.
They're still coming out with a Ratchet and Clank on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
I think Insomniac's one of the smartest companies because they know that their games may not do as well
They knew.
on just one specific console. Even though they do release their games on specific consoles at a time, you won't see Sunset Overdrive on PlayStation. You won't
Nope.
see Ratchet and Clank on Xbox. I don't believe. But do you see what I'm trying to get at?
And I think what my mindset was here and why I said that, because it might sound stupid. It might sound like some dumb, unintelligent thing that I was saying and spewing at that moment. But what I was saying was, well, I wasn't saying it. I was thinking it was Insomniac, I think, is going to change the way that they put out their games. Instead of it being just on specific consoles, they're going to start putting their games everywhere like a third-party publisher, instead of being money hatted by these companies like Microsoft or like Sony to just develop a game for that console. Example, Sunset Overdrive, Ratchet and Clank, so on and so forth. That's where I was going. That's where I thought the trend for Insomniac was going to go. That's why I was saying this stuff, but that won't ring true anymore.
It's proof right here that the casuals have taken over.
The casuals. And then I go on to say some dumb stuff about Dubros, which really is just casuals. And I start comparing games. But wow, that's going to be the video there. That, it's almost like I'm a prophet at a certain point. But man, make me bring this character back. Make me bring this entertaining fool back, because I still got it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let the channel fool you here. I like doing news and reporting on news and stuff like that, but I will get my hands dirty in some console war trolling stuff. Even though I'm not a fanboy, clearly, I will get my hands dirty and I will console war. As long as it's respectable and, people they don't take it personal, which a large majority of people take it personally, like this is their life. This isn't real, just so you know. YouTube isn't real. But make me bring this guy back. Make me bring him back. No one will have a chance. No one. Not one person. But you guys let me know what you think. Was I predicting the future 10 years ago? Or was it just a lucky guess? You let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Do you want me to bring back tdizzaster as a character on the channel? Let me know. Hit me with some likes, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my content. And as always, it's been your boy, it's been real, and I am out.